Jesus Christ.
That's Mike's Musical Rehab.
All right, so I got this stream going here today. And really the purpose of this stream was I have a new setup and I want to try out the new setup. And I was looking up for new material for different streams, and I seen a thing, Band-Maid, which is one of my favorite bands now from Japan. I don't know enough about them, but I've really gotten into listening to them. I had seen a top 10 list, and when I saw the top 10 list, it kind of threw me off. Like, I felt like this top 10 list was missing some huge songs in it. So I just thought I'd do a quick live stream and give you what this top 10 was. And then people in the comments, for whether you come in the live stream or if you're here and afterwards and you see the replay of it, if you could give me what you think the best top 10 list is, which would help me in my next live stream for when I want to do reactions to a bunch of their videos. So we'll start this off real quick, which I got this from the site. I'm looking over here at my computer. That's why I'm looking over at the other one for Rate Your Music for the top 10. And this is where it starts. We're going to go from 10 to 1. And their 10th best song that they had from them was song Turn Me On. I know this song a little bit, and it's a really good song. Love everything from this band, so can't hide. I could play a little bit of it here. Let me, I figured I'd do a little bit of each song, so it would be pretty good. So, Turn Me On. If I try to do too many songs, they get too tough with it. So we're going to come to here, go to the reaction. See, Turn Me On. We're going to play a little bit of this. So yeah, we're giving a little bit of each one. The only reason I'm doing a little bit of each one and not doing the whole songs is because they get really weird with that in streams, and they'll just shut your stream down. I've had a bunch that have just, I tried to do like a Tommy J one, and yeah, BM for Life, that's definitely a great song. So we're going to take this one off here, which was number 10, which was Turn Me On, and we are going to check out what they had for number 9. This was their number 9 song. And what I'll find, and I'll say interesting about this list, because I know about it, is everything was from like 2015 through 2018, and they had the newer stuff on there, but it was further down the list, and some of that really bothered me, because some of that newer stuff I think is killer. So, number 9 song was Rockin' Me, so we will play a little bit of that. I know all these songs somewhat, but I'm not as familiar with all this stuff, so we're going to play a little bit of this right here.
気ばかり脱ぎ捨てて乗り込めないと Alright うなずくばかり疑問風にかすむ答え問題ばかりと嘆く無駄なバイアスを蹴散らせ Instead So I think 思いもすべて浮かんで混ざってゆくだからそう今吸い込んでその先信じて未来を謎 Do you understand that? Hey, hey, hey 手をあなたがなるこの予感に Just your eyes one light 引っ込んで進むだけ Hey, hey, hey 手をあんだまだ知らない世界に Just your eyes one light 揺さぶって踊らせてよ君
All right. So that little snippet, we'll do a verse and a chorus of each song. I didn't know that song as well, but definitely very Band-Maid, and I love Band-Maid. It's funny because being newer to Band-Maid, but I had heard them a long time ago with Real Existence. A friend had sent me that song, but I kind of knew more of the newer stuff that kind of came out a lot. And like I said, a lot of this was older. Some of the top stuff I know very well because I've reacted to stuff that's on there. But that was number 9, was Rockin' Me. So we're going to go to number 8. And number 8 on their list is Spirit. Another song. This one I don't really know. I knew the first two, but Spirit I don't know. So I know it's from... Right now, it seems like they're all on the same album, the first couple ones. So we will hit a little bit of this song right now. Yeah, BM for life. That's so far. It was like the first. Like I said, it was over. Like it seemed like a 2-album thing. Like, and at first I was like, are they just not like including? Is this an older list? But no, the list as it went on had some of the newer stuff. It had like let me look on here from where I was thinking where it really starts to come into further on down the list. We start seeing other songs. I could tell you Real Existence was 21, I knew. Warning was 15, which I thought was way too low for it. They have, where's it? I Still Seek Revenge, which is a favorites, down at 29. One of the worst rated was they had the Show Me song with the Warning at like 84. And that really kind of threw me off, and... Let me give you a couple of the other ones. It was really, I just felt like a lot of them were way too low for what. And I know Influencer was a song. I know Hate, number 67. I don't understand Hate at 67. That blows my mind, but this is their list. That's why it kind of confused me. So 8, they had Spirit. All right, and with the 7th song, we have One and Only. So, let's see here. Another one kind of coming from that We give a little bit on this one, so. I'll go there before they shut me down. Yeah, that's a killer song, and I'm in agreement with you on this, that this is a killer album, but it seems like, going by views, it's probably just, there's too much stuff that's left off the list. So, the list was done by, I can actually show you on my screen as I bring it up. Let's see here. I've done another one from them, and this website is called Rate Your Music. So I'll put where we're kind of on with this at what song we are at. We are at One and Only. So this will give away the next one, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. The next one on here is Fate, and it's just kind of it threw me off to where this list is a lot of just off that one album. And at first I thought, is this just from this album? But no, the whole list goes all the way down. And I don't know. Not completely the list I would have put together, but this is theirs. So we're going to go to number 6, and I already showed you which one it was. And that is Fate. So let's play a little bit of that one. Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. It's really fully like, what shocked me was this list. I'm like, it's all off this. They're really considering this the best complete album, and don't get me wrong, it's amazing, so I can't say, but there's so many other good songs that they've had that it throws me off a little bit. So here was their 5. Their 5 was I Can't Live Without You, so we'll play a little bit of that one. Being that could be, it seems like, but that's not the way they wrote the list up, so that's what threw me off. And I think on here we'll bring up some other people in lists here, because maybe that's the way they wrote it, but they didn't put it as that album. Killer song on more of like, even from Band-Maid side, that's even super into the metal side of their stuff. So I love that song. I'm thinking the same thing you're thinking, BM. They might have done this could have been the list of all the like songs from this album. So, because this was their 4. Their 4 was Dice. And let's... All right, let's get a little bit of this. All right, so if you know more, if this is all from their top 10 from one album, that would make more sense to me than everything being, but we will go from 4, and their 3 was Daydreaming. So let's get a little bit of that playing. BM, that blew my mind, because Blooming is one of my favorites.
交わる二人の影不器用に絡み合って明けない夜を願った It's maybe love それでも加速してく想い I will still believe もっと感じたい Living this moment
I'll do and put that there because I am getting the warning up here that they give you the warning that if you play too much of their stuff, they'll kind of shut you down. But, yeah, BM, it blows my mind that some of them were on, what's the one that just, yeah, I don't know how this list came about. It's really throwing me off. And then, number 2, perfectly fine within their Domination. Love the song Domination. It's killer for what it is. So let me see if they'll even let me play a little bit of this. I'm gonna try to get it to the chorus where I can get to it because they really just kind of give me a hard time about stuff. So let's see if we can get it up here. We gave a little bit of Domination there only because they are giving me the warning again. So we will see. And this will blow your mind even more who number 1. I mean, I would have put Domination ahead of this, but their number 1 was Play. And that's just, I almost feel like there has to be, like Metal Mark, yeah, I agree with the top 10 list. Everyone has a different top 10, and I'm like, when I look at this, I'm like, is this just like a track list that they're doing? Because some of the stuff that's on here is incredible. I got to show you what we're talking about, Mark, if you haven't seen in here, where they put the list of some of these songs. It's absolutely incredible. And let me share my screen here. All right, in this version, they have Domination, then they have Dice, then they have Play, Fate. It's still all stuff off there. It's not till 11 that you get to Thrill, which is not off there, then Clang, then Black Hole. Warning blows my mind at 15. Like, that's just, I don't know. I don't know. Don't Let Me Down, this low. Real Existence is just like that's the start of basically getting to hear Band-Maid. Yeah, I don't get Don't Tell Me at 30. I don't understand this list. And maybe there's something more that I'm not getting behind it, but like I said, I agree with you, Mark, that these lists are just they're just not anything. It's somebody's opinion, or I don't know how they go about this one and doing that. As BM was saying, it blows my mind that they put Blooming at 47. Come on, that's ridiculous. That's top 10 all day, and that there's no way that song should be that far down. I don't know how they came up with this. And then let me show you where there's a couple that just kind of threw me off. That Hate at 67. I don't know. I don't know where they're coming up with this. It's just rough. Yeah, Thrill's a good song, and I think Thrill was in this list, but the top 10 or no, Hate was 67. Let's see here. Something that really went down the list threw me off because Shambles is another one I like, but that's Forbidden Tale is a killer song. I mean, a ballad, but like goes into rock, and I'm like, you're putting that at 95. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, but I don't know who. Look at that. Show them from with the warning at 106. Yeah, I don't get who made this list. I'm gonna look up here to see what other people put, but that list to me is, if that's a real list that they drew, because I've seen other ones they've done, that's pretty ridiculous to me. So, let's see if we could find somebody else's list that they have. I mean, even if you just go to AI, what they would pick, they're putting but they're taking a bunch. They're putting Zen, Choose Me, Domination, Shambles, Different, Thrill, Unleash. It looks like, yeah, I guess that could be BM. That's just, but what still makes no sense is that list goes on. When you go to the full list, some of those songs that, I mean, I can't believe where they had Blooming. Like, that just blew my mind. I don't know. It's like Mark said, it's not important. It's not something that should be taken serious, but let's see here. If we go to someone just a year ago, this is a better list that I see from there. Let me go. This list, he has No God at 1, Warning, Daydreaming, The Nonfiction Days, Unleash, Moratorium, Influencer, Blooming, Mirage, Youth. The other one I see, Blooming, One and Only, Hate, Corallium, Secret, My Lips, Alone, Puzzle. Puzzles up on a lot. This list really wow. Daydreaming at 1, Puzzle, Warning, At a Drop of a Hat, Don't Let Me Down, Blooming, ISSR, One and Only, Alone, and You. Yeah, I don't get that list. So this list includes, this person's has Puzzle at 1, still Manners, Influencer, Screaming, Freedom, Real Existence, Bubble, No God, Choose Me. So I can't debate what this thing is. It's pretty rough list. So I had to share that. I was thinking about doing a concert after playing one of their concerts, but I think they'll give, obviously, as I've gotten the warning on some of this stuff, we'll see if we can do it, because I was going to look for a good concert, wanted to do the top 10 list, because I was pretty discouraged by that list. I thought that there was a lot of stuff that was way off. So let's see if we can find something, and we'll take this thing as long as we can get that, as long as they'll let the concert go. So let's see here. I did the full show at Lollapalooza before, and they let that go through all the way. So let's see here. What's a good live show? What would be their best live show? Let's see here. I don't want something that's... Hey, Roger, how's it going? We're going to do, let's find here. Full show, full show. They got a lot of this is camera stuff, so I don't want to play like somebody out in the crowd doing their show, so live concert. Full show. We got a multi-cam on here. Let's see how much they let us do of this. All right, I think we came back up here. Who would have thunk it? But it's a big pain sometimes to get this going, and as soon as I shut down the one video, it let the stream come back up. But yeah, Roger, I don't get some streams. I have zero problems. Other ones, I have a ton of problems. So Twitch is probably going to be the next one that I start streaming on if I do this kind of stuff, because it's weird. And like Metal Mark, like I do the Dan Vask stuff, and he never has any issue with doing that. What happens is, what I understand from YouTube now is that a lot of these bands hire, it's like someone that goes through and checks out streams and sees if and they're not being jerks or anything. It's just looking for people using their copyright material. And these companies they hire shut down the stream sometimes. So that wouldn't have gotten shut down if I didn't try to play so much. If you do these streams and play just a couple songs, it's usually pretty cool. They're pretty cool with it. But this time they just sometimes they shut it down. So let's actually try and see, like, what's their best live performance if I'm looking. Yeah, I know. It's when I got the stream back, it just kind of, it gets shoddy. I wish it wouldn't have, but it's kind of the way it is. So trying to see, let me see if they'll let me play anything else from them. I definitely want to hear. Let's go right here. I love this song, and this was way down on the list, so. All right, BM, I'll add that one and see if we can get through it.
Go
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I know I'm back up now, but they just won't let it go through. It's just kind of problems you have with when you try to do these types of streams. It just they shut them down sometimes. So I'll run through real quick what this top 10 list was, and wasn't good, and it was really early stuff. It was really kind of off, like BM said, the World of Domination stuff. So it was Turn Me On was number 10. Number 9 was Rockin' Me. Number 8 was Spirit. Number 7 was One and Only. Number 6 was Fate. Number 5 was I Can't Live Without You. Number 4 was Dice. Number 3 was Daydreaming. Number 2 was Domination. And number 1 was Play. So I think this top 10 list was definitely put together by someone just really doing one album. I think there's one song from another album on there, but they have a list of everything from all their songs, and we were talking about it. BM was talking about it on here. There was some of the songs were just ridiculously low. Like they had Blooming way down there. It was just they had Hate way down there. It was a bad list. So I'm glad at least I got through the top 10, because once you start playing their music, sometimes it can be a crapshoot of whether they'll let you do the live stream or not. So I'm going to have to double stream these on Twitch and YouTube and see if we can get them through. So as always, music makes life better. Thanks for checking this out. I will be on tomorrow with the Dan Vast stream that I do. Those have no problems. He really just kind of lets it go through. So I've done a bunch of those and never had an issue with them. I've actually never had an issue with Band-Maid. This was the first one I had an issue with. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next.